In the quiet town of Koko, Delta State, a young mother thought she had found a friend, someone older, someone who cared. But behind the warmth of 49-year-old Joy Temitope was a dark secret. One day, the woman offered to help. The next morning, the mother woke up dizzy, confused, and her 2-month-old baby was gone. No note, no clue, just silence. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The case began to grow cold, and then, just when it seemed all hope was lost, something broke. A tip, a lead, a location, and then a miracle. Where was the child taken? How was Joy caught? And what led to the emotional reunion between a mother and her stolen baby? Watch the full story and find out how a mother's worst nightmare turned into a shocking rescue.
I am SP Edafe Bright and this is Delta State Police Command. Today we're bringing to you a pathetic story of a woman that was deceived by someone who pretended to be a friend, convinced her to thinking that, oh, she can be my friend, deceived her that they were going to Cocoa Market or so. Somewhere along the line, he gave her a drink, unknown to her that that drink has been drugged. She was carrying a 2-month-old baby as her then. I think this was February 2025. Having taken that drink, she slept off, lost consciousness, and that was how the suspects made their way with her baby. I'm proud to say today the suspect has been arrested, the child has been rescued and handed over back to the child's biological mother. The child is now 5 months old. We'll be hearing from the mother of the child and also just ask the suspect a very few questions. Your child, when this thing happen, around which month this thing happen?
February 16.
February 16.
2025.
This year, Abi?
Yes. Sir.
How you take meet this madam?
For market.
Okay, wetin una how una take become friends?
Na business. Say we want transact business.
Okay. So how she take carry the child from your hand?
She say ma can't know where she dey stay.
Okay.
When we call reach worry na drink, she give me drink.
Okay, not be inside the bus, she forgive you the drink.
No, inside motor.
Okay, inside motor.
Yes.
Okay, which drink she give you?
5 alive.
Okay, 5 alive. So after you drink, wetin go happen?
Sleep on your worry me.
Okay.
But I no fit sleep inside motor.
Okay.
When we call reach Igbo market, she tell me her children call her. They say they know their house, they go birthday on their way coming back, they'll pick us.
Okay.
Now there we sit down, they wait for our children. I can't give pikin breast. She say man not give pikin breast, man give pikin water.
Okay.
So I can't tell her I give pikin water inside motor, I no go fit give pikin water now like this. She said no be so you do am.
So at what point when you take find your pikin when you not see your pikin again?
In the night, but I don't know the time because I don't get phone.
When the drug take affect you, when they take carry your pikin, you don't know.
Nah, in the evening.
You were sleeping when you wake up, you don't see your pikin
Yes.
again, or how? How did
Yes.
pikin take miss?
I'm sleeping. I was just sleeping. So when I woke up, I don't
The
see.
place where she carry you go, na her house, I mean, na where?
No, not be her house.
Na where?
Na road. She tell me say na her church member store. So na there we sit down.
So when you wake up, when you call letter wake up, you na church member store true.
Yeah. No, I don't know whether na church member or.
But as you wake up, you don't see your pikin, you go ask question na.
No, they lock the store. Now on
They lock the
Sunday.
store. Okay, you not go back there after that day.
No, when we come, we can report the matter for station. Me and the IPO for that station, we go there, but now she go ask question.
Okay, you don't know the question which she asked.
Yes.
Okay, no wahala. So where una call eventually arrest her? Where una find her go arrest? Okay, you two, you don't know. They just tell you say they do arrest her. Okay, now Ogele.
Yes.
Okay. Now Ogele now she dey stay.
Yes.
Okay, how old was your child when she stole the child?
2 months, 1 week.
How old is the child now?
Now like this, 5 months, 6 days.
Okay, thank you. So you've heard from the mother of the child. We will be interviewing the suspect now. So, madam, what is your name?
Temitope,
Temitope, you are from where?
Ondo,
How old are you?
49.
Okay, this pikin, where they find, which person hand they see am?
Na my hand.
Na your hand. She say you give her drink. You give her drink, abi you not give her drink?
I give her drink.
Why you give her the drink? She tell you say she want drink for her life.
And that time we want to eat.
Okay, una wan eat.
Yes.
Okay, when she wanted to breastfeed her baby, why you say no, make give the baby water?
She dey give the baby breast. He carry water. Cause me still give am water.
Okay, so why did you carry the child?
I carry the child because of my children already big. And they go see enter university very soon. And I don't have any pikin around me again.
So you needed a small child.
Yes, sir.
So she wey get the way carry the pikin for 9 months, born the pikin, she don't need the pikin.
No, I still tell them to let us be friend before, family friend.
Okay, madam, no problem. I believe you have learnt your lessons.
Yes.
That's if you will learn, no. Because not everybody they learn lesson. We ours is just to do our job, arrest people who have committed offense, ensure that they are duly prosecuted in the court of law. Thank you and God bless you.
But even as that baby was being rescued, another sinister plot was unraveling in Delta. Different criminals, different motive, but the same deception hiding in plain sight. It looked routine at first. A commercial vehicle pulled over. Passengers asked to step out. Bags checked, but inside one of those bags, something did not add up. 3 million naira cash. At first, the men stayed quiet. Then came the excuses, and finally, the truth slipped out. They were not just travelers, they were kidnappers, blending in as headsmen to escape suspicion. And that cash? Ransom money, part of what a frightened family had paid after their daughter was abducted in Delta State. But what shocked the officers the most? The operation was carried out using a wooden gun. No bullets, no firepower, just fear and a terrifying bluff that worked. So who was this girl? How much ransom had already been paid? And how many more are out there hiding behind a fake identity? Find out on Crime Fighters Case File.
This is Delta State Police Command. The lady friend once said that in Delta State, our policemen don't joke because we do our due diligence when it comes to stop and search. This wooden gun you see was part of what was used to kidnap the lady, where 4 million naira ransom was collected, having spent 4 days with them in their custody. Having collected this ransom, shared it among themselves. The balance of 3 million naira that will be shared among these 4 suspects, we intercepted them in the course of stop and search. And when they were searched, we recovered this money from them. And investigation further revealed that they were the ones who kidnapped the lady that we'll be hearing from shortly. Auntie, you recognize this girl when I will?
Yes, sir.
Was this part of what they used when they come carry you that day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they came into your compound or they saw you along the road?
They came into my compound.
I'm seeing injury on your forehead. Were they the one that gave you that injury?
Yes, sir.
Was it that they give you that injury?
One long wood that they used to flog cows.
That they used to flog cows. These people wey hold you, what do they look like?
They identified as Fulanis that escort cows. One of them said he used to be a Boko Haram member.
That was what he said?
Yes.
Okay, we just did what we call identification parade and you identified some of the suspects. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
How many of them did you identify?
4.
4. How many people they display give you when you pick that 4?
There were about 6 or 8.
Okay. I think there are about 8 because I also witnessed that. Because what we do is that to be very sure that she knows what she's saying, we'll miss this suspect alongside other suspects. So how many days did they keep you in their captivity?
3 nights.
3 nights. Okay, so after una give how much they collected from una?
4 million naira.
4 million naira. Okay, so having collected this money, that was when they allowed her to go. We'll be interviewing some of the suspects because not all of them can speak English fluently. but we want to interview one of them so that we can also hear from them. Oh yeah, turn your back. You know this one? You know this one? What be this?
Na Iche.
Huh?
Iche.
What do you call her?
Iche.
Iche. Okay, now una carry take go carry the girl that day. Okay, how much una carry that day? How much una collect before una release the girl? How much money una collect?
No, how much you go collect? Na 4 million.
4 million. Okay. Now some of the money be this?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now some of the money be this?
Yes, no. Yes, no money, it's not small money.
Now the small money will remain be this? Okay, bar English.
Bar English,
okay, no problem. You are from where? Where you come from?
Na Yobe State.
Yobe State?
Yes.
Okay. You are from where?
Taraba.
Taraba. You are from where?
Taraba.
You? Kano. Okay. So, your second son are 4 million na collect. Okay, you buy English at all. Okay. How much una collect?
Na 4 million.
4 million?
Yes.
How much remain when, how they take cash una?
Na for motor, for checking point.
For checking point?
Yes.
Okay. When they search the motor, now they see the money?
Yes.
Okay, this thing when I carry for hand, is join the one I use?
Na this one what I dey use.
Okay, now you dey use this one?
No be me, na that one.
Okay, the other one how you dey use? Who dey use this one?
She no dey, she don't run.
Okay, that one no dey. Okay. You are from Taraba?
From Taraba.
You, Taraba. You, Kano. You where?
Yobe State.
Yobe State. So please, the police cannot do anything without information. Trust us. Because the earlier we take some of these criminal elements who are terrorizing us, making life difficult for people who are living well, living legally, and making a meaningful life, and they just come kidnap and collect money, the earlier we get them arrested, the better. These are part of the ransom money collected. We have 3,100,000 and something naira here. And this is one of the arms recovered when the police were actually combing the bush. And from the interview, you saw that they all identified this wooden weapon. Even the victim also identified this weapon. So when you see police conducting stop and search, don't think that they are mad people. Don't think that they don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing and they are acting based on past experience. Thank you.
Trusting the police at all times to work with us. Police is our friend. That's what we are made to know, and we believe strongly on that. And they will continue to be our friend. Like one of our paramounters have said, I want to affirm that to whom much is given, much is expected. We are royal fighters. Our role primarily is to support the police to succeed, report crimes in our community to the police. They in turn reciprocate immediately to ensure that such criminality or such happenings is immediately checked.